Now, the kinds of ways we've been writing equations so far is called the Cartesian equation of the circle. This kind of form is called the Cartesian equation of a circle. Some people call this standard form because it's the standard way we write a circle equation. So an example might be x minus 3 squared plus y plus 5 squared equals 25. It might even be, if it's centred at the origin, x squared plus y squared equals 16. So this is still in standard form. But sometimes people might ask you for general form. And general form means, forget that it's a circle, write your equation as something equals 0. So you might have seen this before with parabolas. We can write a quadratic like this. For a circle, we're going to have some extra things because as well as x squareds, there's going to be y squareds in there. So if I rearrange it all so that I get something on the left equals 0, then I have the general form. But how do I come up with the general form if I'm starting with the Cartesian form? Well, this one is easy, right? This one I'm just going to go minus 16 equals 0. But this one's a bit trickier. Let me show you. The first thing I'm going to do is expand these brackets. Now, this is a perfect square, so this is a minus b all squared, which becomes a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. You can expand it out a long way by hand, but it's much quicker if you can recognise it straight away. A squared minus 2ab plus b squared. Then we're going to do the same thing with the y bracket. It's going to become y squared plus 2ab is 10y plus 5 squared is 25. And then don't forget the equals 25 on the end. Now I'm going to rearrange the terms. Minus 6x plus y squared plus 10y. And then look at what I've got left. Plus 9 plus 25. And then I'm going to move this over to the left, and it's going to be minus 25 equals 0. And then all I have to do is collect those numbers on the end. Now I'm being lazy, so I'm just going to copy and paste. 25, take 25 is 0. So this one is just plus 9 equals 0. And there I have the general form for this circle written in Cartesian form. What about if I have to go back the other way, from general form back to standard form? Well, to do that, you'll have to remember how to complete the square, because you know you want to write it like this. So you're going to get your x squared and your x term, and you're going to say, what do I have to add to complete the square? Well, I have to add half of this coefficient squared. So that's 3 squared, or 9. And then the y's. What do I have to add to make y squared plus 10y be a perfect square? Well, I have to add half of this coefficient squared. Half of 10 is 5 squared, 25. And then don't forget to subtract what you just added. Subtract the 9 and the 25. Then you're left with the 9. You can move it over the other side and you'll end up with the correct answer. If you can't remember how to complete the square, go back and revise that first before you try writing an equation in general form back into standard Cartesian form.